Welcome to our detailed guide on organizing and publishing modules in Canvas. Modules are essential for structuring your course in a way that's both accessible and logical for students. Today we'll explore strategies for naming conventions, reordering content, enhancing visual organization, and managing the published status of modules and their contents. Consistency in naming your modules and content is key to clarity and student understanding. You want to adopt a styling convention that reflects the rhythm of your course. We recommend building weekly units with each day's work separated in a clear manner. A clear, consistent naming pattern helps prevent content from being overlooked and guides students through their learning journey. Modules should flow chronologically, guiding students through the course content step by step. If you have an entrance ticket, place it at the beginning of that day's work. Likewise, exit tickets should go at the end of the day's work. To reorder items within a module, simply drag and drop to the desired position. If you're moving content across modules, the Move To feature under Options is particularly handy. To make modules easier to navigate, consider indenting items and adding text headers. Text headers act as visual cues, organizing content into meaningful categories. For an added layer of clarity, include emojis in your headers, a practice that can significantly enhance the module's visual appeal and student engagement. Indenting content under the text header is another way that you can provide a visual indication of what work is to be completed on any given day, or that's related to other work. When adding an item to a module, you can choose to indent, or you can change the indentation of an item that's already in the module by clicking the three dots on the right side of the item. Modules have to be published to be visible to students. An unpublished module is invisible and inaccessible to them. Start by publishing the module using the Unpublished icon. It'll turn into a green check mark that indicates that the module is now published. Remember, it's best to keep a module unpublished until it's fully prepared, ensuring that students only see polished content. Each item within a module also has a published status. When publishing a module automatically publishes all of its items, individual items can later be unpublished if needed, except for assignments or quizzes that students have already engaged with. This allows for fine-tuned control over what content is accessible at any given time. We'll discuss publishing and unpublishing content within a module in the next section of this course. New modules default to the bottom of your list. For visibility, though, you want to move those to the top. Modules can be reordered easily by dragging and dropping or by using the Move Module option. Moreover, creating a template module for weekly content can really streamline your workflow. Simply duplicate and then update for each new week. This helps create a consistent student experience throughout the year. Though you can of course make changes to your template if you determine it's necessary, you should strive to keep it as similar as possible each week to reduce confusion for your students. Finally, utilize the Student View feature to ensure your modules and course content appear as intended from a student's perspective. This feature is invaluable for testing the student experience. It allows you to take quizzes, submit assignments, and engage with discussions just as your students would. By mastering the organization and publication of modules in Canvas, you create an efficient, engaging, and accessible learning environment. These strategies not only facilitate smoother navigation for students, but also enable instructors to deliver content in a structured and appealing manner. Now that you've learned how to create modules to store course content, it's time to start adding some content to your courses. In the next module, we'll begin exploring how to create pages where you can share text, videos, and files with students.